72 charging hard to keep his lead just ahead of Pickle in that 93. The 93 was down low, but now he's going to try high on that right side to get around the 72 as they go wheel to wheel down the front stretch with Valier right there in the rear view. The 17, Gavin Rushlow pushing hard in that fourth position. 72 though, and the 93 wheel to wheel as they round 3 and 4, pushing hard here. 2 laps in, 4 left to go. And that Pickle powered Pontiac makes it around the 72. Jordan Pickle now your leader, off a 2 and down the backstretch. Here they come, round 3 and 4. Pickle takes the drivers to the halfway point. Pickle with a good distance ahead of South as he rounds 4. Rushlow and Valier battling hard for that third position. They're all single file now, but Pickle with an amazing lead out here in front. White flag is in the air, 1 more lap left to go. Pickle really uncontested in this first qualifying heat as he rounds 4. Checkers is in the air for Pickle, then South, Valier, Rushlow, and Dawson Evans rounds out your top 5. Stinger division, and here we go, that loud pedal maker high in the air, and they're off. Jenner jumps right to the lead, waits this time. Lamley follows suit, slingshot there, right into runner-up. Halbert now running 3rd, with Conlon in 4th, and the 23K, Caitlin O'Blenis, now your top 5. First lap in, led by Jenner. Lamley took the feature win here last weekend. Clearly looking for a qualifying win here tonight. He is not letting up on Jenner. Number 4 falls back. And this is definitely all up to Jenner and Lamley right now. 2 laps in, still a lot of qualifying left here for the Quinny Septic Stingers. Jenner takes the drivers to the halfway point, 3 in, 3 left to go. Lamley still knocking at the rear, trying to get past Jenner. He's biting down on that inside line. He went up there just for a little bit, but looks like he's finding his groove on the inside. Oh, I spoke too soon. He's trying anything. Upstairs, downstairs, something's got to work. But Jenner is flexing his muscle, hanging on to that top position here tonight. Don't count out the 4 of Corey Halbert. He's trying to get up and catch up to Lamley. White flag in the air. 1 more lap left to settle it. $11 being told to hold his line. The leaders are coming. They are fast approaching. Checkers in the air for the 79 of Robert Jenner, followed by the 95 of Chris Lamley. Corey Albert takes 3rd. 4th goes to the 5 of Eric Conlon. Green flag high in the sky. And they're off. Pardon me, a little bit of a typo here at the beginning. This race being led by the 7 of Rick Phillips out of Frankfurt. The 07 is Megan Golden out of Sterling. I'm just going to apologize right off the top. My Sunday night Colin race is going to try to we'll get this sorted out. It's been a long break, sure am glad to be back watching dirt racing here at Brighton Speedway. Phillips flying in that 7 machine. He's got himself an amazing lead. Out of the 18 at Carter Rose, Ethan Fletcher and Ethan Dory going head-to-head for that 4th and 3rd position. Jenner, Dory back now in 4th. Fletcher takes off. He is in 3rd, trying to catch up to Rose. Let's take the drivers to the halfway point. Phillips uncontested in that 7 machine as the white flag flies. 1 more lap to go. Carter Rose barreling down in that 18 machine, trying to catch up to Rick. Time will tell, and there's not a lot left of it as Phillips makes his way around turn 4. You can see his fist up. He's turn checkers in the flag in the air for Phillips, followed by Rose, Fletcher, Dory, and it's going to be a battle to the finish, but the 55 of Rob Nickstock will take that 5th spot and round out your top 5 for the 3rd and final qualifying heat for the Quinny Septic Stingers. Anthony Rinaldi in the 5th starting position, Netta Coburg in the Joe's a little wash. The green flag is out, also riding out here tonight at Belleville in the 37, WSG Series 37, Terry Blight. Lawrence Evenden off to a great start in his 25 mini stock here, leading this field as the rest scrambles to catch up. Josh Bogard giving him a good run for his money in that 15. Nice battle between Rinaldi and Bailey. Bailey too picked up a checkered flag last weekend in that Bills Johns Comp 4. Your leaders all single file as they round the back stretch. Evenden, Bogard, trying to make something to work, but it's Rinaldi who comes out looking like he was going to take that. Now here we go with a back and forth now between Bogard and Rinaldi for that runner-up position. Rinaldi gets a little loose. It's going to cost him some ground as Bogard inches his way out in front, takes... as they go past the front stretch with Bogard, Bailey, and Rinaldi all fighting for that runner-up spot. Bailey now slingshots into that battle now with him door-to-door with Bogard. Spoke too soon. Bailey now in that runner-up spot sets his sights on Lawrence Evenden. Evenden holding his ground. Bailey up high, takes that top spot, and takes off in the 44. Problems for Evenden, drops now back into 5th spot. He goes up high to get away from the rest of the drivers as Bailey rounds the flag stand, white flag in the air, 1 more lap left to go. Bogard in 2nd, Rinaldi 3rd, Blight in 4th. And Leland Pinch in 5th. Doesn't look good for Lawrence Evenden. Makes his way to the work stall. Hopefully he can get it worked out for the feature. But this qualifier goes to Tommy Bailey in the 44, followed by Bogard, Rinaldi, Blight, and Leland Pinch rounds out your top 5. This field being led to green by the 55 machine, and it's out of Belleville. The Green Grass Oasis Fuel number 55, Adam Milton. To his outside, at Trenton in the ABC Taxi Make It Roar, number 26, Alicia Gerard. In the third starting position, at Trenton in the Dibbets Excavating Bellevue Fabricating, number 17E is Emily Peterson. To her outside, at Trenton in the Ontario Restoration Green Grass Oasis, number 1, Brock Gregory. In the fifth starting position, at a Wooler in the Draper Doors 97, Kyle Gregory. And to his outside, at an Appeney in the Rapid Rad Farmer's Daughter Sub Shop, number 85, Brittany Golden. And they're off. Great battle by Milton and Brock Gregory to get things started. Gregory took no time to get himself up into that second position. Milton, though, hanging on to that lead, pushes away from the rest of the pack. Emily Peterson right up there in the mix, hanging tight onto that third position. Followed by the 97 of Kyle Gregory, who's going to war with Brittany Golden there in the back for fourth spot. Here comes your leader, the 55, Adam Milton. Milton takes the drivers to the halfway point. 3 in, 3 left to go. Pardon me, 4 in, 4 left to go. Milton not budging on that inside line as Gregory now falls down to the inside line. Now he's up top trying to make something work to get around that 55. He's closed the gap though a little bit as the heat race goes on. White flag in the air, 1 lap left to settle it. Milton's still your leader. Gregory, though, if he's going to make something work, he's got to do it now as they round 3 and 4. Checkers is in the air for Milton, followed by Gregory, Peterson, Kyle Gregory, and Brittany Golden. Round out your top 5 for your second and final qualifying heat for the Bills Johns Comp 4 and Mini Stocks. Strong right out front. Glennis working hard, trying to catch the leader in the 1 machine. Whaley working his magic there on the inside in the 12 machine as Gregory takes these drivers to the halfway point. 3 in, 3 left to go. poised in that one machine. Runner-up still anyone's guess here tonight. Oh, troubles for the one machine of Sean Gregory. He comes to rest there on the top of turn 2. It all works out for O'Blennis, now in runner-up position as the white flag flies. He's got one more lap to go. Whaley right there in the distance, but still close enough to take this. But will he, as they round the front stretch? Checkers for O'Blennis. Whaley, Richardson in 3rd. Rinaldi takes 4th. With almost a half of a track distance ahead of the 07 of Curtis King. Wow, your leader fired up here tonight, takes the drivers to the halfway point, 4 in, 4 left to go. Hennessy with 3 wins on the season here at Brighton Speedway in that bright purple 87 machine. Curtis King trying to fight hard in that 07. They catch up to the leader, 6 laps in, 2 left to go. This battle between the 56 of McAvoy and Alderdice and Sanders, though, is really heating up for that 3rd position. White flag in the air, 1 more lap left to go, Hennessy. Here we go, half a track left in this 2nd qualifying heat for the Bayners Oil Guard Canadian Modified, and it goes to the 87 of Andrew Hennessy, followed by Curtis King. McAvoy takes 3rd, Alderdice 4th, and 5th goes to the 29 of Rich Sanders. Here to see how this Thunderstock is going to go head-to-head with 0 troubles right off the start. Wow, that is some smooth driving by the 03 of Justin Ramsey and Patrick Easton to keep those cars on the green. It was looking like a pile up there on the front stretch, but that is professional driving at its finest. Tyler French takes off. Adam Wells, whoa. All the way from 6th spot up into that runner-up position, took no time at all. Sets his sights on the 0 machine as Mowat holds on to that 3rd spot, but here comes Ramsey on the outside fighting for that 3rd position. Humphrey now up in 5th spot from last place. Jonah Mutton falls back with Patrick Easton as they go door to door for 6th and 7th. Wells now in that top spot, gets a little loose on the high side, falls back into 5th spot as French takes his top spot, and Ramsey and Mowat now battling it out, trying to catch up to French as he takes those drivers to the halfway point. 4 in, 4 left to go. Ramsey on the inside. Now your leader just by a nose. French falls back into 2nd spot. Ramsey really flexing his muscle there as they make their way around 3 and 4. Mowat and Humphrey duking it out. Oh, little how do you do in the back end of that 17 from Leslie Mowat. Give me that spot back, she says. White flag in the air. One more lap left to settle it. Justin Ramsey, still your leader. Here we go. This is for all the bragging rights for this qualifier. Checkers is in the air for Ramsey, followed by French, Humphrey, Mowat, and Easton will round out your top 5 for your first qualifying heat for the Brighton Automotive Thunderstocks. Hennessy and Mayhew battle it out, but Sandercock pushes on that gas pedal and takes off. Sandercock flying in that 57 machine. Mowat now in runner-up as the drivers settle into their positions. Mayhew third, door-to-door with Kaylee Weiss in that 77. Spoke too soon. Weiss now in third spot, gets herself ahead of Mayhew, with Hennessy in that 87 in fifth spot. Sandercock takes the drivers to the halfway point, 4 in, 4 left to go. Sandercock rounds the flag stand with Mowat right there in second. Hennessy gets himself around Mayhew, settles into fourth spot, sets himself and his sights on the 77 of Kaylee Weiss. Gillespie and King battling it out here in the back end. White flag in the air, one more lap left to go, Sandercock. Panacio wastes no time at all. Now your leader up in front in that beautiful 3:11 machine. Sudbury and Phil Potts going head to head. Sudbury comes out on top. Potts falls back right ahead of Steve Baldwin in that 5 machine. Panacio flying in that 3:11 as he takes his machine down that backstretch off of 3 and into 4. Not a driver in sight in the rear view. They're all bunched up here in the back with Sudbury in second, Potts in third, Baldwin fourth, and Naylor now in that 5th spot. Wow, that 3:11 hooked up tonight as he takes the drivers to the halfway point. 4 in, 4 left to go. Panacio still flying in that 3:11. To settle this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, she's looking all but settled as your leader rounds that 3 and 4, makes his way down the front stretch. Checkers for the 3:11 of Sam Panacio, followed by the 5 of Steve Baldwin. She's a photo finish for 3rd and 4th, but 5th absolutely and most definitely goes to the 29 of Phil Potts.
There are a lot of things in this world that are fake. Your food shouldn't be one of them. Pinty's Man Cave Ribs. Authentic food for real people. Crave the cave, friends. Pinty's Man Cave.
I'm Adam Ross, and I sell Hino trucks. If you need a commercial truck, or if you work for a company that needs a commercial truck, email me, aross@mtg.ca. I'm a sales rep for Metro Truck Group, and I sell Hino trucks.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our weekly race chat.
Adam Ross and Clinton Jeffrey are live and interactive every Tuesday night. Rivals Race Chat is your home for race discussion, debate, news, interviews, and more. They'll even take your questions and comments live on the air and talk to some of the newsmakers each week. Tune in every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on GForceTV.
There are a lot of things in this world that are fake. Your food shouldn't be one of them. Pinty's Man Cave Chicken Wings. Authentic food for real people. Crave the cave, friends. Pinty's Man Cave.
Phillips and Gregory going head to head. That's Austin Valier, pardon me, in that 1 machine. Now your leader out in front of Phillips. The 42 junior of Aiden Fletcher in 3rd. Oh, trouble's up in front. They go 3 wide, get it sorted out. Valier falls back to 4th position as the 42 of Aiden Fletcher is now your leader up in front, followed by Lamley, Valier, Rick Phillips riding high there on the outside in that spot. .44 being sent to the pits with a flat tire, Ryan Beaudry. Caution flag is out. And here we go. We are back to green flag race, and where we should be, Fletcher and Phillips right up front. Lamley riding in between in the rear view in that 95. Carter Rhodes goes up high. Nice wheel to wheel with Lamley as they go down the backstretch. Rhodes now in that second spot, that high side really working for him as he sails past Phillips. Lamley finds something that's working for him too there on that high side as he goes door to door with Phillips. They round 4. Great side by side action at its finest. 6 laps in, 6 laps left to go. Rhodes now your leader. Rhodes up high, up in front. Fletcher and Lamley hugging to that inside line. Phillips right there, not too far behind. He comes up high on the right side of Lamley. Oh, Phillips now takes that third spot away from Lamley. Rhodes, Fletcher, Phillips, Lamley, and Valier are your top 5 with 2 laps left to go. Single file, your leaders round 3 and into 4. White flag in the air, 1 more lap left to go. Ryan Beaudry makes her way back out onto the track after that unfortunate flat tire. Checkers is in the air for the 18 of Carter Rhodes, followed by the 42, Fletcher, 7, Phillips, Lamley in the 95 is 4th, and the 5th spot goes to the 1 of Austin Valier. Wow, 3 and almost 4 wide with Bogart, Bailey, and Brittany Golden right up there in 3rd spot now in that 85 machine. Bogart and Bailey going back and forth for that top spot. Rinaldi and the 1 of Brock Gregory duking it out here in Bailey, your leader, out in front in the 44 machine. Followed by the 15 of Josh Bogard. Bailey with a commanding lead out in front of Josh Bogard. 26, losing speed. Alicia Gerard down the backstretch, falls right back as Tommy Bailey takes the drivers to the halfway point. 7 in, 8 left to go. Bogard battling hard, working the wheels there, trying to catch the 44 of Tommy Bailey. Those two have left the third and fourth runner in their dust here tonight. As Rinaldi and the 37 of Terry Blight. Terry Blight comes to rest off the top of turn 3. Contact between him and the 87 of Brittany Golden will bring us under a yellow flag. All right, and we're back. We are green, green, green. Tommy Bailey right back where he left off out in front. 15 of Bogard follows. AJ Rinaldi right close, hot on the 15's heels in the 7 machine in third. Bailey up high, sticks his nose down into the inside as he rounds 4. Bogard not giving up for a minute as the white flag flies. One more lap to go. All right, here they come. Checkers in the air for Bailey, Bogard, Rinaldi. Oh, trouble up off turn 4. It's going to cost Milton because the 97 of Kyle Gregory slips into 4th spot.
I'm getting deja vu. I just saw you here last weekend. You pushed hard for the second win here tonight. What was it like out there tonight, Tommy?
Yeah, the actual track was really good. I hope it is like that for the next, I think, 2 weeks we race here back. So I want to be able to bring that trophy home. That's the one I wanted to win last year, but we came up short, and we'll see how it goes this year.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank for such a great win?
I want to thank all my friends, sponsors, especially Bank Construction, Joe's Mobile Car Wash, Stonehouse Farms, Big Boy Burger, Papa's Pizza Land, Crown Coburg, all-in-one property maintenance, and I want to throw that win out to my grandma's best friend passed away the other day. That one was for you, Carol. Thank you.
All right, race fans, let's hear it one more time for your Bill Johns Comp 4 feature winner number 44, Tommy Bailey. All right, we got another driver here to celebrate as well. Race fans, let's put our hands together for your Bill Johns mini stock winner number 7, AJ Rinaldi. How you doing, AJ?
Well, I'm feeling great. As Tommy said, the track was great. We got out from not too bad of a qualifier. We tried pushing the car on the outside, but in the end, we stuck to the bottom and we got through and we pulled out a win. So, yeah.
Who do you want to thank for this one, AJ?
My sponsors, but mainly my pit crew, because the time we spent in the shop this winter really showed. We got a good 200 pounds off this car, and it's turning into a championship car, I hope.
Awesome, good to hear.
Curtis King in the 07 takes no time to snap up that lead from the runner-up position. Had a chance to have a quick talk with Mr. King in the stable before things got started tonight. He wants this one tonight. He's hungry for it. We'll see. 2 laps down. 23 left to go in your Canadian modified feature here tonight. Doug O'Blennis in the 32 not leaving that 07 alone. Now Curtis King does have some breathing room. Rinaldi, Whaley, Hennessy all bunched up there in 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. Hennessy wasted no time getting up right in there in the mix into that top 5. He's now 4th. He's going wheel to wheel with Rinaldi for that 3rd position. Whaley now back in 5th. Ooh, trouble for Rich Sanders there in the 29. Hit one of those implement tires off of turn 4 and brings us under a yellow flag. I was just about to call what position the 29 was in too when he just got a little piece of that tire there off of turn 4, and it was enough to just send him spinning. I was watching him. He was trying to keep a hold of her and keep that machine straight, but sometimes you're just going too fast, and just a little bit of momentum like that will send you spinning. Nathan Rinaldi right there in the 3, and they are off. Curtis King jumps on that gas in the 07. He's got a little bit of breathing room, but not too much comfortability, as he's got Andrew Hennessy and Doug O'Blennis right there in his rear view, and the caution flag flies. What happens here with Andrew Hennessy and Nathan Rinaldi right there in the rear view, and we are back under a green flag. Oh, Curtis King got the advantage on that restart, still up in front. Oh, O'Blennis gets a little loose. It looked like it was going to cost him, but he hangs on her, and he's still in that runner-up position. Hennessy down low, trying to get up into that 2nd spot as he now goes wheel to wheel with the 32 of Doug O'Blennis. Whaley and Rinaldi working it out here in that 3rd and 4th position, with the 5 of Wally Alderdyke
Price, and Dan Price. Oh, I like how that rhymes. In 6th and 7th position. We've got an epic battle here happening off of 3 and 4. The King, the O'Bleness, and the Hennessy all hungry for this win here tonight as the caution flag flies. Loud pedal maker, she is back in the sky, and they're off. And now it's Curtis King, Doug O'Bleness, Hennessy, and Whaley right there in that 4th spot. Rinaldi now taking that 5th position. Oh, the gap is close, and O'Bleness now, your leader, up in front. He's up high. He's been biding his time. Oh, no. That extra ground is going to cost him. King takes that lead back. King wants this one here tonight as they round 3 and 4. He takes the drivers to the halfway point. O'Bleness and Hennessy are not losing sight of him, not for a minute. They're making King work for it here tonight. Caution flag flies again for the 29 of Rich Sanders, who comes to rest in the middle of turn 1 and 2. Well, that was quick. We are back to green flag race, and that's just how we like it. King up in front. O'Bleness not losing sight of that 07 for a minute. O'Bleness up high. Curtis King down low. O'Bleness is in front just by a hair. Now your leader again. Curtis King fighting back with all that he's got, trying to catch O'Bleness while holding off the likes of Andrew Hennessy. That 07 has got his work cut out for him here tonight. This three-way battle between the 32 and the 07 and the 87 is everything as they go 3 wide off of 1 and into 2. O'Bleness still your leader. 87 of Andrew Hennessy now in runner-up. Curtis King now back in that 3rd spot as Whaley tries to gain some ground and catch them in 4th position. It's now all Hennessy and the 32. Doug O'Bleness working all his might, trying to hold off and keep Hennessy from taking 4 wins here in a row. To go. Hennessy down low, O'Bleness up high, with Curtis King right there in that 3rd position. Whaley all on his own in 4th. Nathan Rinaldi 5th. On the 22nd time by, Andrew Hennessy snaps
punching it now in that 87, trying to make it 4 in a row as the white flag flies. One more lap left to go. Here comes your leader as he rounds turn 4. Checkers, 4 in a row. Andrew Hennessy, O'Blennis, Curtis King in 3rd. Adam Whaley in 4th. And the top 5 goes to Nathan Rinaldi. Rounds out your top 5 in your Boehner's Oil Guard Canadian Modified feature race.
Another unstoppable night for you tonight, Andrew. How was it out there tonight?
I thought that was a really good race again. Doug made me earn it. Good to see him run up front and stay up there. He's had some bad luck, I think, this year, or maybe things just haven't been going that good for him. He's raced a long time, so you know, I obviously want to win, but it must have been good. I know there's not a lot of people here, but you had to have enjoyed it. So. Just look forward to the next time we get to race.
Yeah, I was. I'm glad you mentioned that. Best three-way battle, probably. Well, I've only been here for 2 nights, but I have to say it's one of the best ones that I've seen so far. Who do you want to thank for such a great win tonight?
I want to thank Samantha, Daniel, Travis, and Dylan for helping me week in and week out, even though we haven't had a real busy race season this year, but whenever I've needed help, they've been able to come to the races or, stop at the shop early on Saturday and get things loaded up and ready to go.
Awesome. All right. Well deserved, Andrew. Let's hear it one more time for your Canadian Modified feature winner here tonight, number 87, Andrew Hennessy.
Turner out in front. Ramsey, little time, moves himself up from that 3rd spot into runner-up. Goes side by side, and here comes Wade Purchase on the outside, follows Ramsey into that 3rd spot. Ramsey up high, goes wheel to wheel with Turner in the 92. Another epic 3-way battle happening right here again. Now with the 92, the 03, and the 53. Humphrey in 4th, Mowat in 5th. Austin Reed trying to make something work there on the outside as he goes door to door with Mowat. We've got Barrett, French, and Wells all in a 3-way battle here just outside the top 5. Justin Ramsey biding his time there on the outside, up high, looks to take the lead from 92. And here on the 4th time by, snaps up that lead from the 92. Wade Purchase also trying to do the same now. He's up high. This battle here between Reed and Humphrey right there for that 4th position. How about the hard charging at Adam Wells in that 48? Worked himself up from almost last position. Justin Ramsey flying in that 03, takes the drivers to the halfway point. He's got himself a bit of breathing room now between him and Turner and Purchase. It's been 2 weeks since Ramsey's seen a checkered flag here at Brighton Speedway, so he's looking to do it again. He's had 2 wins so far at Humberstone, a second at Merrittville and a second at Brockville. He's liking the number 2, so clearly hungry for a second win here at Brighton tonight. We'll see. Still a lot of race left, 8 laps left to go. Well, Austin Reed now up in 4th. That Adam Wells still hard charging, worked himself up from that 13th position, now sitting in 5th. Justin Ramsey, still with lots of breathing room now between him and Turner. 5 laps left in this main event. Your top 3, well, your top 5 all nicely spaced out. The biggest battle right now between Corey White and Tyler French, door to door down that backstretch. They're sitting in 8th and 9th as they round the front stretch, the 0 and the 19. Well, somebody lost something, debris on the front stretch, and they're going to call a caution. And we'll see if it pays off here again as we are back under a green flag. Now it's looking like it's going to work for him. Ramsey out in front just by an inch. At the high side, really working for Ramsey here tonight in that 03. The white flag is out. 1 more lap left to settle it. Ramsey hanging on as they head round 3 and 4. This is for all the bragging rights. Checkers for Ramsey, Turner, Reed, Purchase, and the 17, Jeff Humphrey. Round out your top 5 for your Brighton Automotive Thunderstock feature tonight.
Wow, thank you for that, Justin. What an amazing battle right there at the front. What was that like?
Well, we changed a couple things this week, and I think it was for the best. It's probably the best the car's ever worked.
Oh, seriously, it looked great here tonight. Another feature win here at Brighton Speedway. Who do you want to thank for such a great win?
I want to thank all my sponsors: ABC Taxi, Peacemaker 420, Club 54 Racing, Just Having Fun, Auto Parts Center Belleville, KD Transmission, Bellevue Fabricating, Hodges Auto Parts, and Wire River Foods.
Awesome, great list. Well, congratulations once again. All right, race fans, let's give him one more round of applause. He deserves it for your Brighton Automotive Thunderstock feature winner, number 03, Justin Ramsey. as he tries to get around the 9. He is right there knocking at the door, trying to get around the 9 of Brian Sudbury, as your 87 is hooked up again here, but now in a late model, working to try to get his first victory here at Brighton Speedway in that 87 machine in the late model division. He's now got himself some heavy traffic that could slow the pace for the 87. Oh, sparks flying too close to the wall. That's going to cost the 5. Or maybe not. Maybe that was all the momentum he needed as the 87 works to get around some lap traffic. Side by side, door to door, trying to get up into that top 3. Oh, troubles for the 9 of Brian Sudbury. Gets spun around off of 1 and 2, and the caution flag flies. Wow, jumps right out in front, wastes no time again. He is flying in that 87. Troubles for Brandon Mowat. He hits the wall off the front stretch. And that was a hard hit. We're gonna wait for the officials, but I can see that he is giving the thumbs up that he's good to go. That's good news. For sure, Hennessy knows where that gas pedal is, and the boy is gone. Sandercock follows suit on the outside, slingshots up into second. We've got double trouble, 87-57 right up front with Baldwin now in that third position. Sandercock chasing his teammate in the 87. 57 with 1 win on the season, this shortened season here at Brighton Speedway. He's got others at other tracks around Ontario so far this season. And the
caution for the 311 as Sam Panaccio has moved up from 10th, now sitting in 4th, and we are back under a green flag. Phil Potts, if you were here, you've seen the broadcast on GForceTV, took the opening night win in the late model division back on July 25th. Obviously looking to do it back here again tonight. And there are 10 laps left in this main event as Hennessy pushes away from the rest of the field. This three-way battle with Baldwin, Potts, and Naylor is incredible in 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot. As Sandercock try as he might to catch the 87, he's still got 8 laps left to do it. Kaylee Weiss now up in that 6th spot, followed by the 89 of Austin King. And the 110 of Andy Mayhew. Brad Bloomfield and Tim Gillespie bringing up your rear. Kevin Goody out here as well in the 13 machine as your leader plays Catch Me If You Can with the 57 of Charlie Sandercock. Line really working for the 87 here tonight as he keeps just a breath of a distance ahead of the 57. Naylor, Potts, and Weiss in this epic three-way battle here just outside of the top 3. Trouble for the 29 of Phil Potts. 2 laps left to go as the caution flag flies. Ooh. And the plot thickens. 2 laps left to go. You could almost hear Hennessy sigh as that caution flag flew. 2 laps from getting a feature win.
The red flag is out. Number 29, Phil Potts, is turned around in turn 2. The medics are assessing Phil's condition. And good news, race fans, we are getting word that Phil is alert and talking. However, he will be transported to hospital for further assessment. We will keep you all updated on social media as we hope for a speedy recovery. Get well soon, Phil. The officials now calling this race at 28 laps with number 87, Andrew Hennessy, taking double checkers here tonight. 57, Charlie Sandercock is second. Number 5, Steve Baldwin third. 7, Adam Naylor is fourth. And number 77, Kaylee Weiss, finishes 5th to round out your top 5. We will all be back here again on September 19th for the Applefest Shootout Light. That will be broadcast live on GForceTV. This action-packed Do Not Miss event will feature the Dirt Car Sportsman, Northeast Late Model Alliance, Canadian Modifieds and UMP Series, the Thunderstocks and Mini Stocks. Watch for event updates on Facebook and BrightonSpeedway.com. On behalf of myself, Nicole Klinsteber, and our entire team here at Brighton Speedway, thank you for joining us. Have a fun and safe Labor Day long weekend.